Hello everyone, I am Ashish Verma. In this video, we are going to look into how we can set up n8n with Docker and connect it with Ollama. As n8n is getting popular for its diverse automation, it's a good idea to have our own n8n setup or a self-deployed version on cloud. So let's begin. Let's quickly set up the n8n with the Docker. The setup process is divided into 4 simple steps. First, make sure Docker is installed on the system. Second, create a Docker volume to store the n8n data. Third, pull the n8n image from the Docker hub. And finally, run the container with required environment variables. If you haven't downloaded the Docker desktop, you can download it from the official website of the Docker as per your operating system. Let's start by creating a Docker volume for n8n. It will persist our n8n data. Once it has been created, we can verify this in the Docker Desktop Volumes tab. Now let's pull in the n8n image from the Docker hub. I already have downloaded the Docker n8n image, so I'll skip this. When it has been downloaded, we can verify the image in Docker Desktop Image tab. Now let's run the image. Click on the run button or play button. It will open up a configuration window. If you look at the documentation, the time zone here is important because n8n is automation platform, so the workflows can be scheduled or could be cron based workflow. The documentation has given a list of all time zones. You can search for your time zone and use that as a string. So now let's start filling in the configuration. Keep the host port as default 5678. Fill in the volumes for the host and the container path. And for the environment variables, on the documentation it has 4 environment variables, but they also have a warning that one of them is depreciated, so we only need 3 of them. I haven't given the name for the container. You can provide any name of your choice. Once the container successfully run, it will provide us a URL, which when we click, opens up the n8n interface in the browser. As this is the first time, the n8n asks to create us an account, otherwise it will show a sign-in page. Let's fill in the details. It will also ask for some marketing details. Let's quickly fill those in. And yeah, we have successfully run n8n on our local machine with Docker. Now let's set up the Ollama. If you haven't downloaded the Ollama locally, you can download it from the Ollama official website. Then we also need to download a LLM or model to run on Ollama, as this will connect with n8n. We can check the available models using Ollama ls command. I already have downloaded the Gamma 2. Let's quickly run the Gamma model. This will run our Gamma model for the Ollama, which we will use in n8n. We can see the currently running models using Ollama PS. Now to connect Ollama with n8n, let's go on to n8n interface. Click on plus icon, new credential. This will open up a pop-up with a list of all the external integration that n8n connects with. Search for Ollama, and this will give a configuration window for Ollama. It shows the default endpoint for the Ollama, but when we try to connect using this default endpoint, it will give us error. And the error is obvious because our Ollama is running on our host machine and not inside the Docker as a container, while n8n is running inside the Docker as a container. So n8n couldn't connect with our host Ollama, and for this we need to change this localhost keyword to host.docker.internal. This will connect n8n container to our Ollama running on host port. For the API key, we don't need to set anything as we are using the Ollama default. Let's save the configuration and it will successfully connect with our Ollama. Now to verify this, let's click on the chat. It's just recently launched feature by the n8n. When we type hi, it will show some error because we haven't selected the model yet. We only connected with the Ollama, but we haven't selected the model yet. So here at the upper left corner in the Ollama, select Gamma 2. That is our running model on Ollama. And when we retry, the Gamma model will respond with a success response. That's all. Thank you. As an outro, n8n provides different ways to self-host n8n on different cloud platforms. You can explore the documentation to know more about each cloud platform and their setup guides. And also n8n has a community platform where the creators share their workflows or templates that one can reuse or modify as per our need. So go for it and explore more about n8n.